Well, thank you, Dan, for organizing this press conference. Thank you for your leadership on this critically important issue. And I want to take a minute to actually thank the reporters who came here today. You all have an important job. And I think there's nothing more important on this issue than telling your readers, telling your viewers, who are the winners and who are the losers of this policy decision from the Biden White House. The losers of this policy decision are, number one, jobs, working class Americans. This decision will kill jobs. Union members will lose their jobs. And this is indicative of a fundamental decision the Democrat Party made in the last decade. They made a choice between the jobs of union members, and union members had traditionally been Democrat supporters, and the money from California environmentalist activists. And the Democrat Party has decided they like the money more than they care about the jobs. And so Joe Biden and the Democrats are killing blue-collar jobs with these decisions. Secondly, the losers are the American consumers, the middle class. Every mom who goes to fill up her truck or her minivan and sees the price of gasoline has skyrocketed under Joe Biden is losing. And understand, that's not an unintended side effect. Joe Biden promised when he was running he would shut down oil and gas drilling if he was elected president. It's one of the very few campaign promises he's kept. But the prices that are skyrocketing at the pump are the intended effect of this decision, and it means working Americans are hurting every day. And you know who gets hurt more? Low-income Americans. Look, for the super rich, for the Bill Gates, the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world, their private jet fuel goes up, but that doesn't hurt them. But if you're a single mom who's struggling to make ends meet, and the cost of filling up your car is a bigger and bigger part of every month's budget, that hurts. That's who Joe Biden and the Democrats are hurting. They're also very directly hurting the state of Alaska. And Joe Biden and the Democrats have a deep antipathy for the glorious state of Alaska. For the record, I don't believe Dan's lies that Alaska is bigger than Texas. But it is nonetheless a wonderful, wonderful state. And who are the winners here? Well, the number one winner here is China. This decision benefits communist China. We're shutting down our ability to mine rare earth minerals and critical minerals, which means we're dependent on China for it. This is a gift to communist China. Who else is benefited by this? Russia. This is a gift to Vladimir Putin. Who else has benefited from this? Iran. This is a gift to Iran. Who else has benefited by this? Venezuela. This is a gift to Venezuela. All of our enemies and the policies of Biden and the Democrats. I encourage those of you in the media to explain how it is possibly rational that Joe Biden and the Democrats love oil and gas when it's produced by Iran and Venezuela and our enemies. And Joe Biden, when he came into office, refused to enforce the oil sanctions that had crippled Iran's economy, and Iran's production went from 300,000 barrels a day of exports to today over 2 million barrels a day. That is a choice from Joe Biden and the Democrats. 2 weeks ago, I forced a vote on the Senate floor to block giving more money to Iran. Every single Democrat but one voted no. I challenge you, write an argument explaining how it is coherent that oil from theocratic lunatics who want to murder us is good, but oil from America that produces jobs here in America is bad. That is nonsensical. And I'll tell you, the final loser that I didn't include in the first list, and that is the environment. You might say, well, okay, yes, we're going to lose jobs, consumers are going to get hurt, this benefits bad guys, but Mother Earth, this benefits the environment. This decision is terrible for the environment. Why? Let me ask you, are you going to stop driving to work? Is Europe going to stop needing oil or natural gas? Are we going to stop needing copper and other rare earth minerals for electric vehicles or for wind or solar? The answer is no, no, and no. which means if it doesn't come from America, where does it come from? It comes from Russia, it comes from China, it comes from Venezuela, it comes from Iran, and every one of them produce oil and gas and rare earth minerals in a much dirtier way than we do. So Joe Biden and the radicals in the Democrat Party are benefiting our enemies, hurting America, and they are hurting the environment as well. This makes no sense. But it is the direct product, unfortunately, of where we are, which is that the Democrat agenda is driven by the radical extreme. And they've forgotten about the middle. They've forgotten about common sense. They've forgotten about the middle class. They only listen to the loudest and most shrill voices in their extreme.